BMW may not have invented the idea of a premium four-door executive coupe, but it could certainly be argued that they've perfected it with this car, the 8 Series Gran Coupe. Elegant, beautifully finished, and impressively efficient, it's a desirable choice if you need something dynamically luxurious with 4 seats, but have outgrown a full-sized executive saloon and don't want anything limo-like. 4 8 Series Gran Coupe engines are on offer, the range kicking off with the 340 horsepower 840i xDrive petrol version we're trying here, the only one featuring rear-wheel drive. Above that sit 3 further variants, all featuring xDrive 4-wheel drive as standard. There's the 320 horsepower 840d diesel, and then 2 top variants featuring the 4.4 litre petrol V8 borrowed from BMW's M5 Super Saloon. The M850i version uses this power plant in 530 horsepower form, while the top M8 competition flagship model features it in 625 horsepower guise. Luxury long-distance GT motoring is this car's main remit, but clever tech features like integral active steering and optional active roll stabilisation mean it can also be remarkably agile should the occasion demand it. The style of this 8 Series Gran Coupe is very similar to that of its coupe and convertible showroom stablemates, but it has a wheelbase that's 201mm longer in order to incorporate a couple of extra rear doors. Unlike obvious segment Gran Turismo-style rivals like the Porsche Panamera and the Audi A7 Sportback, but like its closest competitor, the Mercedes CLS, this BMW has a traditional notchback boot rather than a hatchback. As with other 8 Series models, the interior is awash with high-precision details and features a driver-centric cockpit and low-set sport seats, featuring integral head restraints and trimmed in soft merino leather. As with other 8 Series variants, you get the BMW Live Cockpit Professional package, which gives you a 12.3-inch instrument binnacle dial display and a 10.25-inch centre dash infotainment screen. But could you fit your Gran in a Gran Coupe? Well, let's enter in through the rear doors, which, as at the front, are of the frameless coupe kind, and find out. Despite the coupe-style pretensions here, this is a proper 4-seater. There's certainly adequate head and legroom in the rear, even for loftier adults. There's 4-zone climate control. You can have a double-panelled panoramic glass roof to lighten the interior, or you can have window blinds to darken it. And there's a centre armrest with pop-out cup holders. The boot, meanwhile, which has a high lip, is big enough for a quartet of adults too, being 440 litres in size. That's 90 litres less than you get in a 5 Series saloon, if you're wondering. Just because you're spending over £70,000 on a luxury car of this kind, it doesn't mean that you'll be paying through the nose to keep it on the road. Even the M850i with its turbocharged petrol V8 is capable of a WLTP-rated combined cycle fuel return of 24.6 miles to the gallon and an NEDC-rated CO2 emissions reading of 226 grams per kilometre. The 840i enhances that to 33.2 miles to the gallon and 168 grams per kilometre. And the 840d diesel improves that to 39.2 miles to the gallon and 162 grams per kilometre. For the M8 competition, it's 25.2 miles to the gallon and 244 grams per kilometre of CO2. Of all the motivations you might have for spending serious money on a full-size luxury car, perhaps the most important is the need for it to make you feel special. And that's exactly how you'll feel with one of these in your driveway. So, in summary, is this the best luxury model BMW makes right now? There are some who would say so. And the best four-door premium coupe? Yes, that as well.